going on, everyone? So for the month of February, I really want to focus on this idea of navigating pain. The biggest feedback I got when I asked what is your limiting factor or what are you trying to work through, it was injury. And injury results in pain. Pain results in a change in your training process. So what we're going to do this week is each day is going to be a breakdown of 3 exercises you can do for a certain area of your body. And what I want you to do is, if this area bothers you, I want you to take the rest of the month and make it a goal to knock out these 3 exercises every day for the rest of the month. We're starting with shoulders. Shoulders are a major problem area for a lot of people. So we're going to go through 3 exercises. I want you to try to complete 3 rounds of these 3 exercises. And your goal is to knock these out every day for the month of February. Then we want to regroup, see how we feel at the end of the month, and move forward from there in this process of navigating our pain and working through limitations. So for the first exercise, you'll need a lacrosse ball. You can also use a golf ball. You can use a small dumbbell, things like that. What you're going to do is you're going to place that dumbbell or lacrosse ball, golf ball, whatever you have, underneath your shoulder blade and kind of find some points that are involving any sort of discomfort or tension. I like to use my offhand to hold my head, or you can be resting down on the ground. And then you're just going to reach that arm up, try to get your thumb to touch the ground, back up nice and controlled, and you're going to feel that ball roll through any sort of tension you're feeling. And you really just want to focus on keeping your low back firm to the ground. You don't want an arch. And you're just reaching overhead. When you first do this, you might only get to about here. And that's okay, but over time, you want to work through this range of motion and try to get a little bit further to the point where you can get that thumb all the way down to the ground. If you're not really feeling anything, this area feels pretty good. All you're going to do, move that ball around a little bit, find a new area, and keep going. You're going to complete 12 slow repetitions on each side. And depending on the day, one area might feel a little bit tighter, a little bit more tense than the other. So you really just need to move that ball around your shoulder blade and find where your tension is. Again, you're going to complete 12 on each side for this first movement. After that, you can get the ball out of the way. You can either complete these on the wall or on the ground. You're pressing your low back firm to the wall or the ground. Elbows and wrists in contact. If you've ever done any sort of training with me, you've seen these before. Your wall angel sliding up as far as you can, keeping elbows and wrists in contact, and back down, really trying to pinch your shoulder blades without having that major arch in your low back form. And you're really just controlling a nice steady pace here. You're going to go for 12 repetitions. Head can be slightly off the wall or pressed to the wall, whatever feels most comfortable for you. So finding that position, but again, trying to glide as far as you can while maintaining that elbow and wrist contact throughout the movement. So we had 12 of the first exercise, 12 of our wall angels here, and the last one you're going to do in a plank position, we call this a scat push-up. All you're doing is pinching your shoulder blades and releasing to a slight rounded position. Pinch your shoulder blades, release to that slight rounded position, and you guessed it, we're going for 12 repetitions, nice and steady, pinch, and then release. So it's not a full push-up, it's just into that pinch position, and you're going for 12. You're going to complete 3 rounds of that, 12 of each exercise, except it'll be 12 on each side of those overhead reaches with the lacrosse ball, your golf ball, or your small dumbbell. And if your shoulders bother you, your goal is to do these exercises every day for the next month, so the rest of this month as we finish out. If your shoulders are an issue, comment "I'm in" below and let me know that you're going to try to do this and see if you can get that improvement. You can add these exercises to your normal training if you're already doing something, and let's see if we can get this progress and this improvement so we're not just in the state of pain at all times, and we can start to move forward and have that enjoyment, not be, my shoulder's bothering me all the time. So try this out. 3 simple exercises, 3 rounds through. Make a commitment if your shoulders are an issue to get through the month of February doing these every day. It's not going to take you that long, and you'd be surprised what type of progress you can see just committing to this for a short amount of time.